So hello everybody, welcome back. I hope that you like this video and that you find it helpful somehow. So anyway, grab your coffee, and if you wanted to share one with me, you will add it. Links for that down below. And if you wanted to take a look at any of my books, links for that down below. And yes, I was able to upload a video and I was so happy because I was like 99%. So I came running, down the stairs so that I could make the next video. Yeah, it has been an entire journey, just the drama of me trying to make a video. And anyway, we are going to continue with the same topic, which was me going back to my teenage years, and then me saying, "Oh, do this because otherwise you will have so many troubles later," or stuff like this. Because you see, we cannot go back in time, not yet, but at least we get to manage time differently. So, having said that, then number one, I don't know if you have noticed, but I'm a teacher, and therefore I read a lot, and I don't consider myself like a genius or something like that, but I am kind of smart, and despite the fact that I'm smart, I have issues making money. And then I took a lot of courses, but they were all about finances and things like that, and it was insane because I understand the theory and all of that. But finally, I found out the problem that I'm having. See, the problem is not the money that you're making. The problem is how are you perceiving that money. By the way, this is moringa. So, yeah, my turn about peeling the moringa and doing all of that. And I found a course by Ken Honda. He is a Japanese guy, and he's teaching people about the emotional foundation for money. So it turns out that I have too many money wounds, and I'm dealing with that. And quite frankly, since I'm dealing with that, I have been at peace, and now I feel a lot better, and I am kind of like hopeful because quite frankly, I was so like apprehensive. When you're apprehensive, you are like anxious, depressed, angry, and at the same time you are tense, and then you are kind of like, no, that's not going to work out, as in pessimistic. And then you're also kind of optimistic because then you go, I deserve that, but I have no idea. And then you go ballistic on everything. And then you kind of explode. So, apprehensive, not a very good state to be. You have too many emotions. Half of them are drowning you, and the other half are trying to disorient you. And then you have no idea what the hell. And so, by the way, I'm still a little bit about that in terms of technology and all kinds of other issues. And so if I would have known that my problem is not that I am unable to make money or anything like that, the problem is that my emotional connection with money is not the best. The reason being is that, if you take the course, you will know that there are 3 types of money people. And yeah, I'm not the fierce one. I'm kind of like more in terms of controlling and indifferent. You see, people that are teachers and people that go into professions that do not make money, teachers will be like, if you think about any kind of profession that doesn't make money, teachers. If you think about any kind of profession that it is extremely hard and nobody cares about them, teachers. Teachers. And so basically, yeah, I'm in that group. And the reason being is that these groups, they don't care about whether they can make money or something, because they think that the universe will provide, and they don't even know where they are standing. I can relate. And therefore is an issue. And so the the guy helps you out with your type and your money wounds and then your family wounds, and then you can use the same thing for your family. But frankly, I highly, highly, highly recommend that course and that counseling thing, and it is extremely important that you do that one. If I would have known this one, I swear I would not have gone through so many courses and me beating myself up because I just don't want to go into cryptocurrency and things like this, because people go, but it's so easy to make money online selling things and cryptocurrency and blah, blah, blah. And then you go kind of like everybody else is doing it and you're not, and then you feel like you are behind, but you're not behind, you're just not into that. And so investing is not the same for everybody. Investing and then you cannot compare, and that area is a vast, vast, vast ocean of uh, everything. And then you realize that there are people that are having PhDs. If I could, I would be doing that one, by the way. And they also don't make any money. And then you go kind of like, but how the hell can you have a PhD being so smart and you are broke? Yeah, I can relate. Therefore, I would have said it's not about, you being smart or being an idiot, because there are people who are idiots, but yet they are making so much money. It's like they breathe and then they spit out, gold coins or something. And it is insane. And the reason being is not that it is unfair or that is horrible or whatever it is. It's not that you are not trying hard enough, and oh my God, it's not that you are not begging enough. It's not, oh hell no. It's just that your perspective is wrong. And the perspective of you making money is not the same as you keeping the money. Because in the course you are learning that there are people that are making $20 million and they are still complaining because that's not enough. And you go, you know how much I will do with $20 million? I will retire immediately. And things like this. And then there will be other people like, no, hell no, So if I had $20 million, I swear I would probably be hiring people to make my projects. I have over 600 projects. And so, oh hell no. That's why, I don't even bother trying to make them, because I am a project creator. I'm not a project manager. I'm a project creator. And so it's way harder to find a project creator than a project manager, but at the same time, they have issues like me because they don't care. And so, hell no. And I am right now in the middle of the course. It has been like a week. And like I said, if I could have done this when I was a teen, I would probably be broke, rich, poor, whatever. I wouldn't give a damn. And I will not have spent so many times, so many hours of my entire freaking life complaining or worrying or being pissed or oh hell no. I would have just been kind of like, okay, I'm done, and I will not have spent so much time in these negative states which affect me and affect everybody else who is with me. So it's not about the situation that you are in. It's about you changing your perspective so that if it happens, okay, you're in a cycle. Okay, you're homeless now, but tomorrow you can be rich. Big deal. You don't die from it, okay? And then it would have been so much better. And so for hard times, I swear, if you're going to talk about money, don't talk about money, because making money, investments, and all of those things, I have tried them all. I have a reproduction list about how to save, how to do maintenance, how to do this, how to do that. They all work on the physical sense, but they will not help you with the anxiety levels and your relationship with money and wealth and freedom and all of those things that you really want. And so so far this course, I haven't finished it, so I can't tell you 100% certain that it will work, But I'm telling you right now that if I was a teen, I will go back and say, hey, take that freaking course before you do anything else. Before you even bother thinking, oh, I want to make money. Oh, hell no. Think about what is it that is stopping you from feeling okay whether you have money or not. Reason being, okay, so it is hard times and now you don't have time and you don't have any, and I don't mean any resource to make money. And then you go, yes, I do, because no. Listen, the reason being is that I have so many friends and I have been there myself for a period of time in which you will be taking care of your family without power, without water, without electricity, internet and electricity and all of those things that are so important. And then you're kind of hopeless because there is nothing. It's like you are driving a car that will not start in a road that has no light, a road that is broken, and you have no idea which section is working or not. And then on top of that, there are bandits all over there. So if you're thinking, I'm going to be making money, I'm going to have opportunities or whatever, during that period, no. Your time will be occupied 100% into you not being miserable. As in, your head will go trying, and you will have no space whatsoever to handle anything other than what you are doing at that time. If you can't even focus, I swear, hard times will make you focus. Therefore, if you're thinking, I'm going to be making money, I have opportunity because I'm online, I have cryptocurrency, I have gold, I can do this, I can do that. No, because a lot of the times, even if you have gold, no, not a lot of places will take them. I have silver, no. I have, no. No, because circumstances change, because it will all depend upon your location, because it will all depend upon the urgency of everyone, not just you, everyone. Meaning, okay, so your area, your community, your city, your state doesn't have power. You run to another state that has power. Therefore, now you're not in your territory. Now you're consuming time and resources and everything, just you moving from here to there. And then you coming back from there to here. And then you hoping that this situation will go back to normal. But it doesn't. Because now the other place when you go into may have other issues. Because now their internet services is slower, or prices are higher, or when you go there, the people that was supposed to be with you, they're sick, and now you gotta fill up the gap with medicine, fill up the gap with food, a lot of things that they had that you think that they have because you have them, but they don't, and now you gotta share it with them, or vice versa, because you're like, you have water, oh my god, share it with me. Or oh my god, you have food, you have that, give it to me. And now you are sharing, you are exchanging, you won't have time to do like, I'm investing, or no. See what I mean? No. And so even if you're thinking, I will be selling, now you gotta figure out how you're going to deliver that thing, as in delivery services and things like this. If there is no fuel, then there is no delivery. And so basically the economy went to a halt because nobody can transport anything. I have mentioned this before. Whenever you have an issue with fuel and transportation, the economy goes to a full stop. Period. And if you go to a full stop, then you gotta go and consume whatever it is that you have, and then you have a lot of other issues. You won't have time to be thinking, how the hell am I going to make money or work or do anything else? And so, at this point, you gotta be stable. Your emotions want to be stable. The problem is that, 99 out of 100, if you're lucky, because I want to say 100 out of 100, but let's stay optimistic. So 99 out of 100, you will go, oh my God, not again. And then, however, if you have this course, and then, like I said, I'm not getting paid or anything with this guy. I just really, really, really enjoy this process, because it has been way easier to handle a lot of things. Because if you go kind of like, okay, it's okay, I'm having a patch, I'm having a bad day, and everything works out against you, you will find opportunities, but it will be flowing through you without resistance. And you are not going to feel anxious or horrible about you selling something to your friends, because now you are exchanging something, but the relationship is bigger and blah, 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 and therefore there will be a lot of things that are important, and it's way better than doing the other thing. So, having said that, then I will take that course before anything. And then there is another course from a guy who is from the American negotiation corporation business, or whatever it is. But he is a guy who is dark skinned, and he is extremely professional and good about this topic about negotiation. Now, the reason being is that for that I recommend taking that course as well with him. I forgot his name. Like I said, the first one is Japanese, and this one is a dark skinned guy, and he is a lawyer. He has mentioned that several times, and he has both podcast and everything, and he runs the American negotiation something, and he is talking to you about you learning how to negotiate your salary. You are a teacher, you want to really negotiate your salary. Because we are teacher, we go, oh, we're right. No, we're not. And again, if you don't feel good about, money, or feel good about your relationship with money and things like this, then you're going to screw everything up. And so take the first course, which makes you kind of stable. Then take the course about negotiation, because negotiation will help you throughout the hard times to everything. As in, you need to learn how to say no. Like, there are books that you can read that are about learning how to say no. So during hard times, I swear you want to learn how to say no without problems. I don't have that issue. Me? Oh, hell no, I already say no to everybody. Because I don't care. There are people that are indifferent, meaning if you are going to talk to them, they go kind of like you can't count on them, because they are on their own world. Me, I'm kind of like that. And therefore, but if they commit with you, meaning there are people that will commit with certain things, then they are all in with you, or to your death. Until you close your eyes, they will be there. And so there are different types of people, but most people, like 9 out of 10 people that you go outside, especially if you are a woman, it's like 10 out of 10. You go kind of like, I don't really want to go, but I'm going. I don't really want to, but I'm doing it. I don't like this job, but it's all I got. I don't like this. I don't want this. Yeah. People that are indifferent, like me, have less issues with this one. Because I go kind of like, if I'm not teaching, then I'm not doing it, period. If I'm not doing the project, then I'm not doing it, period. And I just don't care. If the world is dying, I don't care, because I just can't focus my energy into something that I just know that I am not going to commit. And if I'm not going to do it, then why the hell will I say yes? So that is evil for a lot of people. But it is not about being evil. It's about being in hard times. And when it is hard times, if you are already in your mindset is, okay, I committed to a job that I don't like and I hate it. because it is hard times and it's all like God, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. You already did that commitment. You already committed into your brain, but at the same time, you focus onto something that it is not yourself. And then you focus on the resentment, and then there will be a lot of build-up. And then if it is hard times, and then you feel like, okay, somebody's going to fire me from this job that I hate, now your anxiety levels is going to go beyond what is normal for somebody who's just going to lose your job, because you treated yourself badly for not making the decision for you, and now you lost both of the ends, meaning you lost yourself and then now you're going to lose the money. And so it is horrible. You need to learn how the hell to say no. I have that issue with a lot of friends. They go kind of like, I'm going to be there at 9, and it is 1 p.m. and they still haven't showed up. I have that issue with this channel, and it's not my fault entirely. It is my fault to a certain extent, because I wanted to commit, but I couldn't keep up with the commitment because of that same issue. Because when you're going to commit with something, the system also has to support you. Meaning, okay, I want to do 1 video weekly advice, but I can't, because how the hell do I work when there is no power? How the hell do I work when there is no water in my house? How the hell do I work where, now there is no transportation for me to take my daughter to the school, and then now it used to take me 45 minutes, but now it takes me an hour and a half to do the same thing that I did before. So now I'm stressed, and if I'm stressed, I can't make the video. And so there is a channel of things that will make you not being able to keep up with your word. And on top of that, there is a lot of people that will say no to you, because there is other people that will go like that. So let me explain. You have a TV guy who is going to come tomorrow to fix your TV, but then he can't show up. So now you clear up your entire morning, but the guy doesn't show up. Why? He's in a line trying to get fuel for the motorcycle so that he can come to your place. But there is no fuel. Therefore, transportation killed you. You don't have, the means to do anything, because transportation is key. It's like your blood, like I said, blood for everything. And so it's insane how we end up in situations in which we are doing everything that we don't want to be doing, because we do not know how to say no. And once we have committed, we do not know how to apologize, and we do not know how the hell to tell people we are not delivering. And so they will be, at this point, you'll be angry with a lot of people, that because you're kind of like, but I clear out my entire morning just to wait for you, and then the guy goes, it's not my fault, and now you're fighting. And it will be like that with 9 out of 10 times, with friends, family, with technicians, with co-workers, with employees, even with your manager, and even with meetings, and even with government officials, and everything. Reason being, you said yes, but now circumstances have changed, and now you need to negotiate everything again from the beginning, from scratch. And therefore, I go back to the previous point. If you're not stable, then everybody will be pissed. Everybody will be looking at each other like... Now, try to imagine if you are already stressed out to the limit because you haven't eaten, you haven't taken a shower, you haven't gone home, you don't have money. You are worried about everything, and then on top of that, everybody is saying yes, but they don't deliver, and then on top of that, everything else fails. So when all of these things is happening, you really, really want to have these 3 things in place. First, a solid foundation about handling money, the emotional aspect. And then you want to learn how to negotiate things properly, and then you want to learn how the hell to say no, and how the hell to apologize when you said yes, but you can't deliver. Like right now, my cell phone just kind of broke down because of power issues. So having said that, then I will continue with this video later. Hopefully, it will not be that bad. So I will try to upload this soon. Thank you for staying tuned. See you again soon.